Good morning, good night. Depend on where you at. It's August 2nd, I believe it's Saturday. It's 4:40 in the morning. We at the park. Mist is real heavy. You really can't see it. There's no light hitting it, but it's all over the track. The fog, mist, whatever you call it. But yeah. Can't do no filming in the morning, so it's just gonna be short, just a good morning, and I put in the work, just showing you guys I'm showing up and I'm doing it. You know what I mean? I'm holding to it. Let's get it done. Good morning, good night, depending on where you at. I know we already went through this, but it's still it's actually 6 o'clock. We just got back from the park. Just give it a second. Obviously y'all seen the title, and that's why you're here. Just hold up. So let's just get the easy stuff out of the way. It's 6 o'clock. Obviously we put an hour in over there. We got about 5,500 steps in already just for our morning. And hot, man. Not really hot. It is. You couldn't, like I said, you can't film, you can't see nothing, but me being there. Remember before, like I showed y'all that other one, how the mist and the fog was all around? But this time it was all through the park. I mean, yeah, it was pretty cool. So walking, besides sweating, you're getting all that mist all over you too. And then the sprinklers came on. I ain't never in my life seen sprinklers out there. They just popped up out the ground and just started spraying me. So that happened too. But anyway, so a good start of the morning. And I know it's Saturday. Well, for us, I don't know about the rest of y'all, but y'all just going out Saturday night or whatever. Y'all be careful out there. It's the weekend. Y'all be good. If you just clicked on because you saw the title, do me a favor and subscribe and like, please. And for the rest of y'all watching, already been here, make sure you like the video. At the end of this, I'll play what happened, because I'll give you a little story. So obviously you see it's too dark out there. The only thing lit up is like the entrance where the rec center is and stuff. So on the very two far back corners of the track, that's the darkest spots, And on each corner, there's a giant rock formations, which if you watch my other videos, you'll see when I do the circle. They're just huge lime rock formations right there with trees and stuff growing around them and stuff. So anyway, got to the farthest one, and I figured it'd be dark enough maybe to use the camera and maybe able to, get a good 360 and then maybe get a shot of the stars, right? So I did. I sat back there, so I started filming my 360. And I'm gonna leave it there, and then I go ahead and I play this for you, and then I come back. Okay? And y'all see what happened. Sitting up there?
Yep.
Jesus Christ, man. All right, as you've seen. Man, and I'm pretty sure y'all can make out the rest of the sentence I was saying when I put the camera down. So what I did was when I put the camera down, I put it down so I could stop filming, so I could put the flashlight on. Because it won't let you use the flashlight and film at the same time. So I had to put the flashlight on, so I put the light on this guy, you know what I'm saying? And that freaked me out, man. That freaked me out. Because imagine, I'm coming towards him as I was walking down. I didn't see him. I didn't see the silhouette. I didn't see nothing. And he's got all black on. He's in all black. But I didn't see nothing. And then, as you're doing the 360, if you notice, I did a double take with the camera. Because, you're looking at the camera and it's black, pitch black. Just that light off the camera, that little bit, it like a deer's, looks in a headlight, it blinds you a little bit when you go to look at the black, because that's why I did the double take, because I seen it, looked up, I couldn't see nothing. So I double checked the camera. I was like, maybe, and I'll be honest with you, I thought maybe I got an alien on camera. You know, you couldn't see with the physical eye. Maybe you can catch him on camera. I know it sounds stupid. But I was freaked out. Yeah, imagine it's what, 4:30 in the morning. This guy's just sitting up there, just chilling, looking at the stars. You know what I mean? And I don't know if you can see it in the camera. Right there in front of him he had like a 6 foot tall staff, probably made of oak, with a big club on the top of it. You know, I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But another thing, yeah, it wasn't Bigfoot, but man, it was a giant leprechaun. Now y'all saying, why you call him a leprechaun? Well, you know, I don't know if y'all can see in the picture, but you know, he's got the red beard, the red hair, and he's got a skirt on. You know, he's dressed like a leprechaun. Well, not a skirt, but I think they call him a kilt. He's dressed like a leprechaun. He's just a giant leprechaun, but he's really nice. You know what I mean? I got him on the flashlight. I was like, "You all right, buddy?" You know what I'm saying? You know, sitting out here on top of a rock looking at stuff. He was like, "Yeah, I'm okay." And I said, "You sure you're okay?" Got me messed up, man. I said, "Well, brother, you know, I'm thinking, man, if a man's sitting out here looking at the stars at 4:30 in the morning, man, something's wrong." You know, and I thought, you know, maybe I could help him somehow. I don't know. So I just asked him. I said, "Man, well, you know, I'll be out here for a little bit. If you see my truck or me out here, man, you need help, just let me know." But I think I spooked him, and he just, after I walked away, he walked off, and he just started headed off. But that was crazy. That was crazy. But let's get into that, though. Now, on a serious note, because I noticed this morning, besides running into him, I wasn't the only one out there. You know, there was a few other guys walking around, you know, doing cardio. One of them was doing cardio. You can see the sweat. He was a big guy like me. He was out there putting in work. But then there was another guy, you know, one of them. So just advice to a lot of y'all out there, men and women. You know, you men too, think you're big and bad, but, you know, you never know who's going to creep up behind you or come out of bush on you, you know what I mean? I mean, living out here in the small town I live in, and, you know, and in the wild and stuff, you never know what come out the bushes or off to the side at you. You know, always carry a flashlight, carry your walking stick or something like he did with a big club on the top of it so he could hit them. That was some crazy stuff, man. I was freaked out, man. That was freaky, man. But as I left and I was almost getting home, he's already walked. He's almost down to my street, which is a little ways. He's putting in steps. But yeah, that was a crazy morning, man. It was a crazy. But I got a good laugh. I mean, 'cause I ain't gonna lie. Once I walked, I mean, at first, obviously, I was freaked out. Well, first, I was, you know, about to have a heart attack. And then I was freaked out a little bit, especially when I seen he had a skirt on. You know what I'm saying? You know, it freaked me out a little bit. And then, you know, as I'm walking away, I'm thinking to myself, stupid. I was thinking to myself, you stupid. You know, and then I was upset with myself. Why didn't I catch him from back there? You know, I had a quarter mile walking up to him before he even came up. Why didn't I see him? You know, because when I walk, I don't walk with the camera in my face. You know, I put the music and I hold the camera down to the ground. It lights up, you know, so if anybody from distance, they can see I'm walking. They can see the light on my phone, but it's not in my face. I should have been able to see in front of me. I don't know why I didn't catch that. But, yeah, it's a good start of the day. It's not bad, you know. Look at my cat. This cat drives me nuts. All right, well, I just wanted to share that with y'all, man. I hope y'all get a good kick out of it. Now, if you're still here, if you're new, you know, there's a lot of times these, you know, it's all in the title. People click on, you get a lot of views. You know, I get a lot of views, you know. I get, you know, decent amount of views for being small and new channel, you know. You know, imagine if all y'all was to hit that subscribe, that free subscribe button, you know, and hit that like button, you know, how much, you know, it would help me to grow. I would appreciate it really much. So if you're just passing through, you clicked on because of the title and you're running by me, do an old man a favor and hit that click button, that subscribe button, and the like button if you like, and help me grow, man. I appreciate you. And that's pretty much it for now until this afternoon. We'll get us our next walk-in later. But we've been doing good. If we keep doing these park walks like this, at least an hour minimum. Did it again. Was that the third time filming, and then the alarm goes off and cuts the film, man. Anyway, like I was saying, as long as you get those hours in, I can average, 5,000 to 6,000 steps in that hour. So as long as we get a minimum, we get our hour in 3 times a day, should be able to hit our 15. Then I notice in between, during my day, when I'm not on the track, I'm averaging about, actually, 300 to 500 steps, just averaging. That's just around the house, outside around the house and stuff like that. 'Cause I'm not working and stuff. I'm on disability. So, but give us a subscribe, man, if you're here and you're watching. Help me out. You know what I mean? It motivates me. It does. It really does. It pushes me. We did pick up one this morning. I think it put us at 85, 86. I can't remember. But, because we wasn't getting nothing for a few days, and I was like, but then I get that one. That one picks me up. But all right, I had one coffee already. I think I'm gonna make another coffee. That'll be 2 coffees. And we're still working on this water. I'll put it down. But I don't know. I hope y'all got a kick out of that. I did. that's some weird stuff, but that's that small town crazy stuff. All right. Thank y'all, man. And for y'all just getting up, have a good day. Have a safe, good day. For y'all going to sleep, man, have a good night, and I hope you had a good day. Take care.